Hi, everybody. This is Silvio Canto in Dallas, Texas on Sunday, April the 28th, and welcome to our video commentary. Well, one of the things that Vice President Biden is discovering is that opposition research is going back and digging up just about anything he said over a 40 to 45 year career in public office. He came into the Senate in the 70s. He was a long-term senator. Then, of course, he served as Barack Obama's vice president for 8 years. So there's a long track record of not just videos, but things that he said. I mean, I've been reading some of that stuff here for the last couple of days, what he said about Anita Hill, what he once said about Robert E. Lee, his support of the Iraq War, and so on. This is a man who I think over the years has naturally taken a lot of positions. That's what you do in the Senate, by the way. You give speeches and you talk about this and you talk about that, and you vote for this and you vote for that. And that's what happens when you've been in the Senate and in public office for more than 40 years. Now, we will see how he defends all of these positions and how Bernie Sanders, who is his primary opposition at the moment, attack him on some of these positions. Now, of course, Bernie Sanders has his own record of things that he said or didn't say. I mean, there are plenty of videos of Bernie Sanders saying some pretty foolish things about Cuba and Nicaragua back in the 1980s. So, I mean, Bernie Sanders has his own videos, if you will, that he's probably going to have to be talking about. But we'll see how all of this shakes out as we get into the months of 2019. I think the battle will really, these two candidates will really meet in a battle for New Hampshire, because I think New Hampshire is going to be a real test for Vice President Biden, given that Bernie Sanders is from New England. So, you know, you may have an advantage, there. Of course, we also have to see how some of the other candidates treat Vice President Biden, like Kamala Harris, like, you know, Beto, like Mayor Pete, and some of the others, Elizabeth Warren, how some of them react to the vice president as well. But I know one thing, he's going to be getting a lot of questions about the things that he said and what he meant by this and what he meant by that over a 40-year span. Now, I don't think that's fair, because I think that in 1975 and 1980 and 1985, that's a long time ago, and circumstances were different back then. And, you know, he took a position based on the information we had at the time. So I'm not one of those that likes to go back and tear up everything that a person has ever said over the years. I think you have to look at the overall record. And clearly, in the case of Vice President Biden, you've got an overall record of being a liberal and so on. But in this Democrat Party today, where Bernie Sanders' ideas and the party is moving to the left, where those ideas dominate, I think Vice President Biden is in for a lot of debating and a lot of questions, and you're going to see a lot of people call him out on this or that he said many years ago. Thank you for watching. We have all of these on YouTube, on Twitter, on my blog, and if today is your birthday, happy birthday. Bye-bye.